The McNab Vineyard's Fred's Red is another unusual blend of Portuguese varieties, but grown in California soils. Our friend Rich Parducci, who's the owner and winemaker of McNab Vineyards, produces a wine for their tasting room called the Torta Port, which is a traditional port-style wine, but flavored with chocolate. The grapes for this wine come from a neighboring vineyard of Rich's, a grower that he convinced to put Portuguese varieties in the ground with the agreement that he would buy all of the grapes that they produce each year. Most of the grapes go to the Torta Port program, but every year there's a little bit left over, and so Rich uses them to produce Fred's Red. The name for this wine, Fred's Red, is in honor of one of the two collies who were brought to the area by one of the first settlers, Alexander McNab. He moved to Mendocino County in 1860 with the intention of raising sheep. Unfortunately, he found that the climate was way too warm and sheep didn't prosper. He was one of the first people to plant marijuana in Mendocino County, and that is where we get the term the Scottish Highlands. The primary variety of this wine is Touriga Nacional, which is known for being pretty dark and tannic. To mitigate this, Rich uses a process called micro-oxygenation to make the wine, which is a way of basically introducing a little extra oxygen during the fermentation, which softens and bonds the wine with more color. On the nose, this wine gives you an alluring combination of blackberry jam, vanilla, jasmine, and fresh sage. On the palate, it's plump, it's got a great sense of forward fruit, and then it's framed by a sense of earth and tannins that carry it into a long finish. So you'll want to serve this very forward and mouth-filling wine with skirt steak fajitas or blue cheese stuffed hamburgers. Enjoy.